Click the link for so much more. Yeah, really excited for this unboxing. Got a couple of things here I'm really looking forward to unbox. And I want to thank Big Bad Toy Store for being one of my longest sponsors ever. Yeah, click the link for, they have everything from Hot Toys, Transformers, 1/6 scale, Marvel Legends, so many things. So check them out. And a couple of things that I also want to show I got. Didn't get them from Big Bad Toy Store, but you can get them at Big Bad Toy Store right now. I'm gonna open them up right now too. I got the Transformers 2 series Bumblebee movie, number 83, the Voyager Soundwave. So excited for this guy, especially because they got the Ravage. I had him for a few days, I've been wanting to open them. When I also got, I'm really excited to open up, got Demona. What up, Iron Trek 96 and the View with Drew. Also got the Disney Gargoyles, NECA Toys, Demona, Ultimate action figures. So show off this. So, and then we'll get to the Big Bad Toy Store unboxing. And you hear River in the background here. He's with his mama right now. Hold on a sec. Late night coffee. So, got Soundwave love art here. By the way, Soundwave in the Bumblebee movie was voiced by my buddy John Bailey. So love that. I have the 3-0 one, but this one actually transforms. Even though we never saw him transform in the movie, we did see Ravage transform. He does have a, what do they call this mode? Like a hover tank mode, but I'm just gonna open it up, and I'm not gonna transform it on camera, but I will show off the figure and whatnot, and then same with Demona. Then we'll get to Big Bad Toy Store unboxing. So really cool packaging. Hasbro will soon be doing away. I think for the Voyager and Leader or bigger figures, they won't have this clear plastic anymore. I mean, I'm cool, whatever they want to do, because I open up my figures. I hate going days or weeks or longer without opening up a figure. If it's a figure I don't want to open up right away, then I shouldn't own it and I sell it off. That's how I feel now. If it's not a figure I'm gonna open up and play with, do some fun content with, then I won't buy it and I'll sell it. So let's open up the guy. I know the packaging just says it has 29 steps. Says big screen inspired detail. You know, all the stuff from series. I love that, unlike Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, Soundwave actually looks like Soundwave. So I'm really excited for that. One thing that always threw me off in these newer ones, because what they do, since they got rid of the plastic tray and they just do the ties, they have this faux background tray, which I thought was tray. Then they still give you the diorama, which is awesome. I love these little dioramas. I think this is the same one that was included with, I gotta check, but yeah, I forgot which one, if it was Optimus or whoever, but yeah, here, let me open them. And he comes with his little cannon, or shoulder mounted cannon, and he comes with his blaster. Yeah, Soundwave is Shockwave in G1 transforms into the giant laser gun tower, whatever, and Soundwave transformed into a God, I don't want to say boombox, like into, yeah, I should know this. I had Soundwave since the beginning, but yeah, he transformed in his old school self, and then he had the cool voice. He was voiced by Frank Welker, who did the Dr. Claw voice, but they just added synthesizer, and buddy John Bailey did the same thing with his voice. They added the cool synthesizer effect, vocalizer, whatever you want to call it. And Shockwave stayed on Cybertron. Soundwave was with the Decepticons on the Nemesis. And yeah, I can't remember the name of the Decepticon ship, but now what Soundwave. It was like I always want to call it boombox, but it's not. That's what blaster is. It's God, I always forget what cassette deck. I know it's like a cassette deck. Oh man, I really love this figure already. And he has the Soundwave. Oh, it's always so satisfying. And you can fit Ravage in there too. I might transform Ravage in and put him in there. Oh, yeah. The 301, of course, since it doesn't transform, and like I said, we didn't see Soundwave transform in the movie. They have leeway to, they didn't have to worry about that. They just made super detailed, articulate action figures, but Hasbro, Takara did an amazing job. Even when a transformer doesn't show transforming, they just have fun and make some cool modes. And yeah, oh yeah, I gotta have the shoulder cannon. I love the little silver bits in here. I remember Sharnimus when he reviewed it, he added some dry brushing, which was really cool. And he got double jointed elbows. Oh yeah, this is cool. I wonder if you could do like how every Soundwave action figure they try to do like a faux boombox mode. I wonder if you can do that, but yeah, you can add his blaster right here. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, love it. Yeah, just doing that is awesome. You can fit the Ravage in there. Yeah, it's great articulation. His head, it's on the ball joint and fully rotate, go up and down a little bit. Arms, ooh, yeah, this is because of the transformation, it's cool. Arms fully rotate. He goes in and out this way at the shoulder, rotates at the bicep. He does seem to have like double jointed elbow, it feels like, in his, doesn't really have wrist articulation, it seems like. Yeah, that's the only bad thing. Yeah, and then he does, if you pull up this thing, have waist joint, pull up his little skirt slash fast forward, rewind, and his legs can go forward, go back. Beautiful spread, like Jobby says. He does have a double jointed knee, which is cool, and you push the knee joints forward, so that's pretty cool too. And his ankles pivot forward and back. He has a nice ankle pivot and rotation, so pretty good articulation, really, especially for being a transforming figure. No wrist swivel or whatnot, but still very nice. Yeah, I can't wait to put him on here. And yeah, he comes with a cool backdrop, which I really like, and the instructions. Has the little hover mode. Oh yeah, you can add his little, yeah, let me go grab Ravage real quick and I can show, oh man, all these little things that came out. Put this in the back in the Soundwave box quick. See, that's why Hasbro is doing away with all the plastic thing, because I know there's a lot of minutes of box collectors, but the majority, you don't spend all this time on sculpting and painting and marketing and selling all these things just to keep them in a box. What kind of, yeah, it's really crazy to me to buy something and never open and just keep it for the sake of reselling it. The whole notion is it's just so crazy to me. It's like I've sold things, I've had to sell a lot of things I didn't intend. I wanted to keep and didn't intend to sell. It's cool, it has value to it, but that's, that whole notion of buying something and keeping it for years, if decades, in the box or in the package, whatever, and then just letting the value increase it just for one day when you have to sell it. I mean, yeah, it's just weird to me. So here, let me grab Ravage real quick. Then we're excited to open Demona. So Ravage came with that little thing for Soundwave. I believe you can put on his gun. or it was oh yeah, it was for the shoulder cannon right here. But I believe it was supposed to be for his gun, but it's cool you can put on the shoulder cannon though. Gives it like a little nice spear type thing. Or like it's a missile. It's like, oh yeah, and of course the shoulder cannon has the articulation where it can go up and down. Why did it rotate too? Or does this rotate? I don't want to break it. Okay, so I guess it can rotate that way, but yeah. By the way, thanks again for all the few people joining me. Sorry, doing these late night shows. I gotta do better about having more scheduled shows so people know if they do want to join in instead of watching this after the fact. Yeah, I kind of want to put in like, I fit it. I know I thought it would be better if you can put it in like in this gun right here, or like attach it on the side or something. Cause that would make it. But even without it, it's cool that they do that. Every time we push it, it just go. Yeah, it makes it stick out quite a bit more, but you know, it still looks cool. I just wish it could be on his actual blaster instead of his shoulder cannon. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can transform. I mean, I can, but I'm gonna transform Ravage real quick and fit him into Soundwave real quick. Try to remember because I know in the 301 transforming that. Yeah, hold on. Can I? Man, so bad. This should be something that's so easy. Man, maybe I need to watch a video to do it. Because I'm thinking of the 301 and that one seemed like, yeah, what the heck. Maybe this one's more complex than I gave it credit for. Yeah. Years ago, like something like this would have came with the Soundwave. That would have been awesome, but yeah. Well, it's okay. I'll try transforming him later because I want to open up the other stuff. This is why I don't like to do transformations live, unless it's something I know that's like easy. This should have been easy, but like I'm doing something wrong and I haven't really transformed it yet because I didn't want to transform it without Soundwave because it like seemed like pointless to do because you know like having a cassette without a cassette player, that's just weird. But needless to say, you got Soundwave and Ravage. They look great together. I love them. Yeah. There, let's go there. But let's open up Demona. Oh my god, so cool. Gargoyles. Love that art. Love her. Frozen and stoned by day, flesh and blood of winged warriors by night, awakened by after 1,000 years. A band of powerful gargoyles find themselves transported at a time and place not of their own. New York City. Here, the misunderstood creatures battle modern day barbarians to struggle to understand their strange new world. Gargoyles, the legend begins. And I love, you know, Demona's heads and their wings and all the other ones. I want to like collect the whole line, but I have Goliath and Demona. I definitely want to get Bronx, just especially to get Goliath's cape wings. But yeah, so you got Lexington and Brooklyn and Broadway and Hudson, so that's awesome. And I just had the box. What did I do with it? Oh, the box. There we go. So let's open up Demona. Very nice. And then NECA toy smell. Oh, she doesn't have a hedge. I mean, she does. I mean, what I'm saying is, like, she doesn't have two heads. It's a faceplate. So, oh, and her earrings are like, whoa. Yeah. I swear, I don't know if you saw that in the background there, but yeah, you got Demona. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, oh, and you got her tail separate, got her little book, you got her blasters and bazooka. Yeah, this is so awesome. And she's got extra hands. So one's for holding her weapons. And she got her a fist, so that's awesome. So the way she's in here, she's got her wings back here. Hopefully there's no QC issues, because that will suck if you have them. I have him with his wings in there, and he's been on top of my entertainment center, and yeah, his wings have been strong, but we'll see how Demona's wings are. Because like her and well, Lexington has the arm wings versus the separate wings. So, I mean, technically Demona and Goliath do too, but yeah, it's like they're kind of like separate arms, and that's cool. But yeah. Okay, let's take out her weapons. Love this bazooka. It'd be cool if it had a blast effect like Talog. Or yeah. And then we got a book. Does it open up? Yes, it opens up. Oh, I think it. Oh yeah, it looks like it does. Yeah, that's cool. It has hinges. I guess because it's big. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, this actually opens up. It has writing in there. You can actually close it up. Yeah, you don't see that. Even like, yeah, like Hot Toys, did they do that? Yeah, Hot Toys like has books that open up because it's 1/6 scale. But yeah, really cool. Oop. Man, it almost fell in my coffee. That would have been bad. Yeah, ooh, that's cool. Yeah, she's got this blaster. Remember her use that in the show. And let's take out her tail. And let's take out her figure. Oh, she does have some ties though, so that's good. I noticed that because that would have been bad. I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, that's one thing about NECA though. It's like you have to like use like a nail clipper or something. Because that's the last thing I want to do is break like these pushing $40 figures. Yeah, because she's gonna be she retails for about 40 now. Yeah, I remember when. Dang. I mean, these figures do have, they're amazing with the sculpting and paint and accessories. But yeah, it's not cheap to make action figures anymore. Man, I thought this was good. Easy. I haven't even got to the Big Bad Toy Store flip, but I've been really wanting to open this up. Okay. Okay, I think I almost got it. Okay, let's see if I got it. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, that is awesome. Oh man, she has like, yeah, because I remember when she had like a little man. Yeah, she has real earrings. She has, oh man, everything like her outfits, man. Whoa, that's a that's one thing. I know we don't look at it back, but she kind of she has it's like a weird thing, but like the way that the articulation, it's the way it's kind of. Oh well, no, wait, that's where her tail is, of course. So no, never mind. I'm being weird. Yeah, that's where her tail goes. So put her in tail. So what I was saying, it's like, oh yeah, it's her butt, but yeah, there's this weird gap, and it's like, oh yeah, of course, that's where her tail goes. Duh, Sean. It's like, you can't say something looks weird when it's not fully assembled. So of course, with these figures, you can't in package have them fully assembled. So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying about oh yeah, careful about um this is like bendy wire, but you can easily scrape off the paint. So there's some paint scrapage right there. So yeah, you can see. You can say it's like dirt on her tail, and I know it's her tail, so it's not. But yeah, it's just one thing. So be very careful. That's one thing with NECA and their paint and their plastics. It's like where Hasbro, I feel like you don't have that much paint chipping or issues with that. NECA has more of that because they want the nicer quality paint, or they want things more painted, whatever. But then the problem with that is that the paint chipping is more frequent. So, oh man, yeah. Oh, okay, here, let me put the box away, then I'll show you guys this. It looks amazing. So far so good. We do have some paint chipping on the tail, which is unfortunate, but I'll forgive it. It's not that big of a deal to me. So let me switch in here. I'll show you guys this beautiful figure. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. Amazing head sculpt. Real earrings, or real like what, the little rings. Yeah, I really love the head sculpt. The hair, it's a pliable plastic, so that's really nice. So here, the tail, you can see, yeah, the paint chip right there, and you can just say it's like dirt, and it's a bendy wire tail, so that's nice. And she has a real metal anklet, big old feet, very monstrous feet for such a feminine design. But yeah, oh, and she has the pointy knees, really nice loincloth with the nice belt. Really love the paint on here, very beautiful. I always loved her little crown on there, so that's really awesome. And really nice nails. This is where you can insert her wings. So yeah, here. So let's show off her articulation, and then we'll do it, and then show the wings. So her head is on a nice ball joint. It can fully rotate. It goes up and down a little bit. The hair will hinder it for looking up as much as we want, but yeah, so when you're doing like flight poses, can't really look up. That's one unfortunate thing with characters like in Gargoyles. They have long hair, but it won't hinder them. Her arms, do you fully rotate? Go in and out. A swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbows, which is always a plus. Really nice. And wrist swivel, and it does go in and out at the wrist. She swivels both at the diaphragm as well as can crunch forward and back, and she has a waist swivel, which is awesome too. Now her legs do go forward about that much and goes back. Beautiful spread. Yeah, really nice. Those neck joints, and it has a upper thigh swivel. She does have the double jointed knees. Not the nice, the most natural looking knees, but not bad either. And her ankles can pivot forward and back. She does have ankle pivot side to side. No wrist or ankle swivel, but she does have the toe joints. So that's really awesome. So pretty good articulation. Yeah, the double joints and everything. Oh, and of course the bendy wire tail, which is nice and bendy just like Goliath. So you can have it up. Oh, and also, it does fall a little bit. It has hinges forward and back too. You gotta put it in like up back here and then up. That's what you gotta do. Be very careful. Yeah. Now let's add the wings, and that will really determine how the articulation is. Be very careful. So we got this one. The pegs on here do look pretty good. Oh, okay. That one went in really good. And then push. It's always a little. Ooh, okay. It's ratchet. Just be very careful. Ooh, nice ratchet. Okay. So far, so good. I remember Mad Hatter reviews got her, and he one wing broke, and then the other one like was like really loose. So far, that one is drooping down a little bit. So maybe I need to push it in more or something. But these wings are very they not heavy, but they're definitely not light at the same time too. Yeah. So okay, now let's try to put this in without breaking it too. The way her hair is, it's a little tricky because like the pegs have to be like, ooh, hold on. It's always the scariest thing. So hold on, let me push this and make sure I don't break it. Oh man. This is where I wish you could like do it. They already did this for you, but I know the boxes would be way bigger. But okay, I got in. Okay, cool. Now make sure. There we go. So let's see. So they are ratchety. This one is drooping down a little bit, so that's a little unfortunate. You can kind of like. This one is staying pretty still, actually. I'm really happy with that one. So it's sad that this. Maybe if I do the ratchet, and I think it's just the peg and how big the hole is that just makes it wanna. Here, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah. So it's something that's a little unfortunate, and like be careful with, but yeah, because this wing wants to fall on, so it's like it will stay, but then if you move it a little bit. So if you wanted to take like pictures here, and like let me do a epic pose. I'm gonna switch out her faceplate too. So I guess you just pull off the face. Whoa, that's what she looks like without a face. She's just like a pile of hair. And you just peg it in. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. Yeah, that is demonic right there, or Demona right there. So yeah, that's, I kind of wish there were like way to have the hair kind of help it stay in the place. If you kind of tuck in the hair a little bit, it will keep it in place a little bit. But yeah, that's mine. So it's like unfortunate. So if I put the wings here, maybe if I put the wings out, so like the hair will be out the more. Hold on. So if I put the wings out like that, yes, I am gonna open up there. So yeah, the wings stay better when they're out a little bit more. So that's one way to help it. And if you have more back, that's the problem with these figures until they have the cape, the wings, is that unless you're hanging them from a string on the ceiling, or you have a lot of shelf space, it's like they take up so much space. So like having her next to the Goliath, so the only way I could really do that, even though you love gargoyles with their wings, and yeah, if you want bad guy Demona, this is definitely the head sculpt to go. I think of her as Catwoman when it comes. She has reasons to hate everyone, and she could easily be a villain. But I think it's just like, yeah, very beautiful. And like I got my battle Goliath on there, but yeah, my angry Goliath face on there. I like that one a lot, but if I was having it next to the Demona, I have like the normal looking face. So yeah, if you have the wings out like that, it tends to stay more. If you keep them more, hold on, the pegs again. If you have it more straight, at least my right wing sadly wants to go down, but that's also not too bad of an issue because the way, if you have it really high, which I know most people want them higher, like probably that's the ideal one you wanted, but that will take up the most space. So if you're trying to save space, you want them down anyway until you get there. So if you set it down, it also helps balance the figure. So I guess if you kind of, hold on. Oop. Yeah, she looks so cool and beautiful, and I want to put in like her blasters. But yeah, even when they're not holding anything, they just look so epic, man. It's like, I mean, depending on what things go, and if I move into a bigger place, maybe I'll have shelf space for them, but or hang them from the ceiling. But then, yeah, you just want to go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, swooping down. Yeah, like kind of like that. But if you just kind of put her wings kind of down, the problem is, I wish, I know it's hard because they're the way they're sculpted. You can't really do it, but I mean, if they wanted to, would you rather have NECA like did articulated wings, but it breaks up the sculpt, or have these beautifully sculpted wings, but then it's just hard to know what to do with them, and unless you're, I don't know, putting them on the flight stand or hanging them from a ceiling, or yeah, like having their wings spread, it takes like, yeah. So if you have Demona's wings like that, have it a little bit down, takes up less space, and it also will help balance her. Gives her a kind of like a little faux stand. So yeah, it's awesome. It's just a problem with with um with this line is that unless you have them all wearing the cloth wings, and you decide to put on the wings for either you know, playing with your kids or, hey, what's up? By the way, Fallen Angel Nursery, big fan of yours, and yeah, you have amazing cosplay right here for you. Love Demona. Like, look at that. Look at those wings. Yeah. By the way, if you're Star Trek Next Generation fans, you'll know the voice behind Demona is, you know, a Star Trek The Next Generation alum, just like a bunch of people from the Gargoyles were Next Generation cast. Yeah, I know. I agree. Oh yeah, yeah. I plan to get that wave just because I really want. And until the Hot Toys ones come out, I definitely want the Jane Foster Mighty Thor. I like the new Thor armor with his helmet, and I definitely want. Yeah, yeah, the new Valkyrie looks great, and Gore. Yeah, it look awesome. What up, Gargoyle fans? So yeah, yeah. This it's really hard. I mean, besides my right wing being a little bit loose, just a little bit, but you know, if you shake her a little bit, yeah, it will fall down. It could keep the pose. Like if there's no earthquakes and I don't bump wherever she's on, she'll keep that pose. But yeah, little, yeah, it just that's unfortunate. But at the same time, it having figures like this with wings, and you can't. I do wish NECA kind of added articulated wings, not just at the hin, you know, at the base of the wings, but it would have been cool if they could fold in on themselves, or yeah, it would have been nice, man. It's like that's a big thing with whether it's NECA or Hot Toys or anything. It's like practicality versus aesthetics, right? Aesthetically, this looks amazing. Practically, uh, it's not the most practical, you know, because it, only having two of these figures next to each other, unless the wings are covering part of the one of the figures, it's gonna be hard. Or you just put the wings down, or you wait till they all have their cloth wings, or I mean their caped wings. So yeah, so I'm so happy to have her, and I want to do some fun content with her. And yeah, this angry face head looks amazing. Looks so cool. It's hard because I love the sculpt of the more um, the normal head, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna put her over here. But yeah, let's get to the stuff from Big Bad Toy Store. But Demona is on. You can pre-order right now on Big Bad Toy Store, and yeah, maybe put it on a display with only a few other figures and not a crowded jump. Yes. So let's show you guys what I got from Big Bad Toy Store, because these are two things I'm really excited for. But yeah, you can get Soundwave and Demona at Big Bad Toy Store. Demona just went on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, and Soundwave should be in stock right now. So yeah, let's show you guys what I got. Oh yeah, so excited. So where do we start? I guess, well, here I'll show you guys what I got, then I'll decide which one to open. So 30 sent me, you know, the six main rangers from Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, and they got a Wide Ranger, Armored Red Ranger, Lord Draken, and Ranger Slayer so far, and they might do more. But yeah, I had to get the White Ranger because I love the White Ranger. I was him for Halloween back in 1994. Yeah, so I love the White Ranger. I love this costume. Yeah, it's it's hard to say like which one. That's why I love Lord Draken's design. I definitely want to get the Lord Draken 301. You know, hoping 30 would send me this one, but they sent me like, you know, like $600 worth of figures, so I'm not gonna complain. And that's just for the Power Rangers. And but yeah, and then last but not least, well, last of the original three Seekers, I got the Transformers Masterpiece Skywarp, the MP52 Skywarp. So just like Thundercracker and Starscream before, we got our purple Seeker. I always find funny they call it version 2.0, even though this is the third time they've done Skywarp. Yeah, I don't know if they just ignored MP, was it MP05 or 03 or whatever, so yeah. And yeah, beautiful box, I love it. And then just like the other two, I'll have to transform it. I won't do it on camera because it's a very involved transformation. I do enjoy this transformation. I've done it twice now. It's not like as easy as the Siege / Earthrise, Skywarp, Thundercracker, Starscream, but these are the most cartoon accurate and they're superposable, and I love the Masterpiece line. And I know, do you guys think they'll do Thrust, Ramjet, and and Dirge? Do you think they'll do those three? I wouldn't mind having molds of them too, but I thought I have the Earthrise one. But yeah, so this one I'm not gonna transform, but I will open up just to show what's included and whatnot. You get quite a bit of accessories, pretty much same type of accessories we got before. Yeah, so beautiful box. You couldn't get Eddie. Oh, hey, Eddie, you couldn't get Goliath to fit on your display. Oh, man. I know. That's why, really, after Bronx, as much as I love Gargoyles and I love the whole cast, I will have to see. I definitely wanted Goliath. I definitely want Demona. Bronx, I want just, if I'm going to get Bronx because he's not a winged character, and I mean, Lexington doesn't have wings either, so that's good, but he's not even on pre-order yet. But, yeah, it's just hard because sometimes even though you love a show, like, I remember when DC Collectibles was making the Batman animated series / New Adventures line, I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, but the figures could not stand to save their life, and the stands they came with were so crappy. I just got so frustrated. I ended up like selling the line, so I just stopped collecting them. Even though I love it, it's just one of those things. I love Batman, but sometimes cartoon designs or characters don't make the most fun / easiest action figures to play with. So yeah. So let me show Skywarp, and then I'll show off the White Ranger. I'm really excited to open up both of these guys. I transformed Skywarp and put him in the display. He already has a spot because I sold my MP11 Skywarp. So I've been without the Skywarp up until now. I mean, I had a Skywarp, but you know, I sold it like a little while ago, so because I knew this guy was coming out. I really love this mold. It's like one of those things. If space was an issue, I would have all three of these guys. I would buy these guys twice to have them in their jet modes, and then in their robot modes. Or I would just periodically change them out from their jet modes to their robot modes. What do you guys ever do that with Transformers? Do you display everything in robot, then one day you're just like, I'm gonna have them all in vehicle mode? Or do you like don't want to even do that, and you get two of the same figure so you can keep one in? But that's what's so great about Transformers. They're like 3 toys in one. They're an articulated robot. They're a vehicle and they're a puzzle at the same time. So that's what's so cool about Transformers. That's why I love them. Oh man, yes. Oh, of course, they have to put all this random plastic on it, though. Protected, which I understand, but God, it's like between Hot Toys and Takara and stuff. Hey, what's up, Red Samurai Ninja? It's because this has a lot of die cast, I guess, so they worry about it. But yeah, like while I'm transforming this, I always have to take out the plastic that's on here. Otherwise, it just gets stuck in here. Yeah, and it's already partially stuck, and I'm like, oop, and now I have like untransform it just a little bit just so I can take out that plastic and then we put it back together. That's all separated. It's like, man, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't enjoy these things because they have to put the, hold on. I mean, it's one thing if I wanted to transform this now, but I just wanted to, it's like, So that's what I mean, like the whole fine line of what's a toy and what's like a collectible, because it's like these things are Transformers. They're made to be transformed, literally made to be transformed, but then you put plastic to protect the pieces from scuffage. It's like Transformers are meant to be like scuffed up a little bit, and it's like they're robots, they're in war. It's totally cool. I don't mind if something gets scuffed up a little bit, but then it's like, great, now I have to take out little bits of plastic just because it's trying to protect it, but in turn you just made it like less fun because now I have to worry about my toy having a bunch of plastic stuck into it. I mean, yeah, it's like he has this plastic stuck in his armpits, but yeah, it's separated a little bit because I'm trying to, I mean, it's not a big deal because I am going to transform, but yeah, that looks wicked awesome. I know that Theo from Theo's awesome toy reviews, he loves Skywarp, so he must be so happy to have a new, more cartoon accurate Skywarp. I love this mold. It's hands down my favorite Seeker mold of any of the Masterpiece lines, or just really any, like, yeah, I think it's just so much fun, and it really is fun to transform, and it's not easy, but it's not like overly hard. It's not as easy as the other Masterpiece Transformers, because I remember transforming like them pretty easily, especially when I was trying to sell them. I had to transform. Well, yeah, I think like I had no, yeah. So they're pretty easy to transform, but yeah. At the same time, I'm so happy to have these guys and just, yeah. Sorry, like lost my train of thought here. I was just trying to figure out which side to put the little null rays on there. Pew 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 pew. I love it. It looks so cool. Yeah, F-14s, I love it. So here, let me grab the other stuff I'll be taking out. So just like, oh yeah, here. While I have it in jet mode, I might as well do this. So put on his little thrusters. That always looks cool. Yeah, the yellow really just adds a little highlight. I'll grab that here in a second. Comes with his Megatron. Yeah, these new Megatrons sadly don't have, you can't take out the parts, but when he was in gun mode, he always had all his attachments, so it's not like he was just regular. And yeah. Then you have the for the null rays, you have the 3 different ones. So now you finally have 3 versions of each of these. So when I display them, I can have Starscream with one of these, Thundercracker with one of these, and Skywarp with the other. So that's cool. Now I wish that they just gave you all 3 pairs instead of just being like, okay, if you collect all 3, you'll have a pair of all the different ones. But then I guess they wanted the Seekers to have their own unique blast effect, but at the same time, it's like, what if you prefer each of them to have this blast effect or this wood? It's like, I just feel like I would rather have had, 3 pairs of that, and then yeah. But it's cool because I guess in that way you get to use up less space and whatnot. Oh, and I gotta take out this base right here. The base, and yeah, he comes with little. He only comes with 3 extra face ones. I think Starscream had the most. I think Starscream had like 5 or 6, and so 5 or 6 total, and Thundercracker and Skywarp only have like, yeah, this one's like a smiling, open mouth, and then one's like, yeah, so I think the standard one is just a closed mouth. So let me take out this. I always find it odd they use strings on these ones. Sorry. And take out the baggie for this. And it's weird, it's like they wrapped it up in a plastic, but also twist tied it too or something. Man, interesting how they did this. So we have the little Play-Doh fluid, and then oh yeah, and comes with the little clip adapter thing for putting out. So I'll put them on the base real quick before I transform them. And you can, I don't need the bases when they're in robot mode because they stand super well without them. But they're nice bases. I need to get into my box of accessories and put them away. Very awesome box. Was it Skywarp that became Scourge, or did he become a Cyclonus? I think he becomes Scourge, right? And then the Insecticons, yeah. Yeah, so really great box art on there. I love, shows you the height, shows you little captions from the cartoon recreating that, shows them holding Megatron. Oh yeah, you can put the blast effect on Megatron. You can do that little Gurk mode or whatever. So that's really awesome. They have the box within a box within a box. Okay, let me piece this together. I got the instructions and the little. I don't know if this came with a coin, but I don't really care. I don't do the collector coin thingy, so it's fine. So let me put a little adapter thingy on. I remember every time I put this on, it's like it's not the easiest to take off. It's very secure, but then at the same time, oop, yeah. Yeah, every time I connect this, it's just like it's stable, but then it's like not the most easiest thing to get off. Oop, and then yeah, I wish the connector piece was just not needed, but it's not too hard to get on and off, but it's not. It's like one of those things when sometimes when you put it on, it like it's so snug that it's a little hard to get off. And then let's just for fun add the blast effects just because. And then yeah. Pew 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 pew. See, that's just an like if you, especially if you love jets, it's just an awesome display piece. Ooh. Yeah, except I keep knocking over the null rays. Yeah, because they have two ways to attach. Oh yeah, you can also yeah. There's I didn't fully attach it where you can technically not make it like a parts former, but when it comes to weapons, I don't care if they yeah. I'm not one of those transformer guys that's like, oh, it's a parts former because the gun becomes a separate piece. It's not fully connected. It's like, no, it's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be fully connected to the figure the whole time. It's still way better than how they did in G1 where the original Starscream mold was like more like a parts former. But yeah, that is awesome. Here, let me put these kind of holes. Where are these? Yeah, put their faces in here so we don't. Oh, and of course it falls as soon as I do that. When it's in jet mode, at least you can have most of the accessories on it, except for like the Megatron and one of the blast effects and the extra faces. But yeah, so awesome. Now it's time for White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power. The Fig Zero. Fig Zero. So awesome. You know, they've done most things I wanted in 1/6 scale because, you know, with Marvel, DC, Star Wars, everything is covered from like Hot Toys. Power Rangers was one, and now 3-0 is it. And the only thing, unless you count the 2014 movie, those designs, which 3-0 did a great job on. I would love like 1990 movie Turtles in 1/6 scale. NECA does a great job with their 7-inch and quarter scale ones, but man, it'd be awesome to have 1/6 scale turtles. Yeah, so beautiful box right here. Oh my god, I love these boxes. White Ranger. And just like, oh, I love that too on the back. Has a little Velcro right here. And you can see, oh yeah, here's the figure. So let's open them up. If you guys saw my unboxing of the original 6 Power Rangers, you know that these don't come with alternative heads. That's the one thing. I know it would make them more expensive and licensing. I mean, I don't know how it is because Hasbro does alternative heads for every Power Ranger one. And I know most of, oh wow. Oh, it's like little customer warranty sheet. That's cool. I know most people that would have these figures would display them with the helmets anyway. But I know a lot of people that will, just like when I got the Lightning Collection figures, like what I did, I had all my Rangers holding their helmets. So, oh man, it's so cool. I love this costume. White, gold, and black. Just great colors, man. Oh man, looks so cool. Definitely the Ranger costume that would get the dirtiest in battle, but still so awesome. Oh yeah. I just love the helmet. I love that shield. Love that belt. The gauntlets. Nice. Just, oh, so awesome. And he has the armbands up here too. I don't know how they got this on here. It's like, what, I don't know how you could remove this without breaking it, but yeah. Yeah, I love the costumes. Looks pretty like accurate too. It's just awesome. Here, let me real quick show you guys what a little closer look, and then also oops. So yeah, look at that helmet, man. Nice. That shield. It looks like it's the same material that the actual costume was. And the belt, the gauntlets. I love hands and the boots. Still nice articulation. Oh yeah, and this has the thing to cover, so you could take off the belt and it has the holster for Saba, which I'll show here. Actually, since we say that, let's show Saba. He's in a little plastic thing. Oh wow, that's so nice. This is his mouth. Oh, it'd been cool if they somehow made it where they can like make his mouth open or close, but that's still awesome. I think though, here, let me take this off. Yeah, I think you can. Yep, just like the actual Saba, you can actually extend it. Ooh, it's very pointy, so be careful of that. But beautiful paint apps, man. It's always hard for me growing up, which, well, I don't know which I like more, Saba or the Dragon Dagger. Saba was sentient, and the Dragon Dagger could play music, so it's like, I love both. Like, as an actual weapon that I feel like could really do some damage, Saba, and Saba could shoot lasers from him, so I think as a weapon, Saba's better, but then as some like a fun toy. Well, Saba talked. I remember I still have the Legacy Saba. I hope Hasbro does their own version of Saba too. But yeah, like yeah. And wasn't Saba voiced by Tony Oliver, right? Yeah. So cool. Then you get extra hands, gesture hands, and hands for holding Saba. Man, that's man. Transformers and Power Rangers. This is my childhood, and I can't wait. You know, the funny thing is that these two franchises are still going strong, and River will have his own version of both of these if it gets into them. But you know, if he's around, yeah, he probably will be somewhat into them, or at least intrigued. Yeah, at least the good thing, 80s, 90s kids are still into. There's a lot of things that we were into that hasn't resurfaced, but yeah, yeah, it's cool that there's a lot of things still out there that are still relevant to this day, you know, 40, 20, 30, 40 years later. So that's awesome. Well, I mean, as a kid, yeah, that's 30, 40 years later now. And Power Rangers is going to be 30 next year. Holy crap. Um, and Transformers is going to be 40 next year. That's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Wait, is it 40 next year? Or, no, 40 in 2 years. So it's 38 right now. So, yeah. I'm going to be 40 next year. So that's why I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, let me show you guys the articulation. It's pretty much what you know from all the other ones. So head fully rotates, goes up really good, look down really good, head pivot, arms. Can't fully rotate the shield is a pliable plastic, but it gets in the way. It has the ratchet joints down. Has a butterfly joint, so that's cool. Swivel at the bicep and at 2 points at the elbow. Wrist rotated, go in and out. He does have an ab crunch forward and back, and a waist joint, upper diaphragm joint. So still got good articulation right there. Legs can go forward that much, go back a little bit. Beautiful spread. You know, Tommy liked to do those high kicks, man. And then swivel at the at the thigh. Double joints at the knee, which are ratchet. Ankles can fully rotate to forward. Oop, they're on the ball joint, so it can come out and go. It has an ankle pivot side to side and no toe articulation, but still really great. So let's see here. Let me put in his Saba hand. He comes with relaxed hands, pair of Saba holding hands, and 2 gesturing hands. So I'm going to switch out for one for the gesturing hand, because that's what I usually do with Wide Ranger. He has a gesturing hand and while holding Saba. Oh, whoa. That's interesting. Oh, hold on a sec. One thing I do always say, I said this about Hot Toys, and I'll say this about 3-0. I do wish they have pegs with each of their hands, and instead of just one peg. And that's a always thing that's scary, right? Is that you don't want to like. Hot Toys gives you extra pegs and lace, and sadly there is no extra pegs. And of course, I say that while this hand like literally takes the peg with it. I think they're the same pegs though, so you could use like a Hot Toys peg and be fine, I guess, if you're a big 1/6L collector. Great. So the same thing that happens, which happens to a lot of my Hot Toys, you try to switch out the hands, it takes the peg with them, and that's why I always say it's like I wish that Hot Toys and now 3-0 just like Sideshow has done this, and I think they still do it, but I haven't got any new 1/6L Sideshow in a while, but all the hands would just have the pegs with them. So I think that was just brilliant. That's one thing I love about Sideshow. Oh, and then this one, like the the peg split apart, but it can come back apart, but I have to try and take that out. Jeez, this one hand is, because that's what the problem when you buy a new figure and the peg has been in the hand for a while, it just becomes almost glued to it. So then it's like taking it out is like so challenging, or like trying to take it out of the hand you want to switch out. So yeah, if you ever deal with that, I feel your pain. You got wiggle, 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 wiggle it out. Jeez. Dang. Even when trying to take half a peg out, it's like, jeez. Man. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Well, here, let me take these hands out and I can put the box back. Yeah, besides the issue with the peg, like, I'm loving the figure. It's just those small little things that, like, just make the experience less enjoyable. But it's just it's just a little annoying. But besides that, it's totally worth it. Okay, let's try to take this out. Dang, this like does not want to come out. I feel like I'm gonna have to use like one of my Hot Toys pegs just for. Jeez. Jeez, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why? Jeez, man. I know I'm about like ready to use just like my extra wrist pegs from like an extra figure. Yeah, I'm just. Hold on, let me just use an extra wrist peg I have lying around. Jesus, man. I'm gonna have to like find my pliers or something. Like I don't know what I did with my pliers too. It's like I think I have some right here actually. Just gonna use my Thor's extra wrist peg. Actually, he comes with 2 extra wrist pegs, so that's awesome. So I don't think he'll mind if he has like one used by the Wide Ranger. Jeez. The little things we deal with, right? Because we love collecting action figures. Whoa. Oh, no, no, dang it. I'm dropping everything. Okay. Okay, put this over here. These over here. Okay. This should work since it's Hot Toys. Yeah. There we go. Oh, and I put it the wrong hand. Of course I did it for the wrong hand. Man. Okay, so I just switched it out. Jeez. Okay. Jeez, alright. I think we got this now, finally. Wait, where's Saba? Where did I put Saba? Oh, sorry, I hope I didn't show any butt crack or anything, sorry. Oh man. Where did I put Saba? It's like so important. He's like one of the most important accessories. Excuse me. Oh. It's just one of those things. Where did I set Saba? Oh my god, it's just one thing after the other, right? First I like, wait, oh, I didn't find Saba, but I found the chocolate. How did I lose Saba? What the? Oops, sorry. This just blows my mind. How did I lose Saba? I swear, River's gonna go back and if he decides to like watch all these videos, he's gonna be like, "Wow, Dad, wow." Where the heck did I put Saba? Oh my god, he has to be somewhere. This is It's gonna drive me nuts. I have to find him. What the heck? Where the heck did I set? Did I set him somewhere and I didn't? What is it? Oh my gosh, what did I do with him? I bet you he like fell in a box and he's like in this and I didn't realize it. Yep. Just like I thought that's what happened. Sometimes you're like opening up stuff and it falls right back into the tray. Oh my god. Well, we found solid. I'm like, jeez, this box. Okay, come on. Now the hand. How well does it hold Saba though? I mean, is it pretty pliable? I hope it is. Now it's going to be 20 minutes of me trying to get Saba in here. Okay, thank God the hands are pretty pliable. It's always the thumb that's the most issue. You should never make your hands, especially when they're gripping something, super hard because it's just like then you'll never get that thing, especially when it's something with a wide grip like Saba. Okay. All right. Now let's hand back in. There you go. Wide range attacker power. Wide range attacker power. So awesome. Yeah, the only bad things about 3 zeros, 1/6 figures is they don't have stands, but they do stand real good without them. And just like the Hot Toys, which is something I've been saying, I wish that all the extra hands had their own pegs instead of, yeah, because these don't have extra wrist pegs. And if I didn't have the extra ones, then I wouldn't have been able to use the gripping hand for his right hand. And these ones are like stuck in here. All right, you guys. We did it. We opened up everything. Only 4 things, but some pretty elaborate stuff. You can get your awesome Soundwave and Ravage, Demona, Skywarp. One thing, and of course the 3-0 Wide Ranger as well as the other, you know, red, pink, yellow, blue, black, green, and armored red. I'm pretty sure they'll do an armored black. And Lord Draken, which just came out too. I want to get him, and Ranger Slayer. So yeah, I don't need more. Hopefully, it would be awesome if they do Lord Zed and Rita. But yeah, they would definitely need sculpts. But yeah, Lord Zed at least. If they do Lord Zed and maybe Goldar, that'd be awesome. Yeah, because Rangers, unless you count Lord Dragon, they don't have anyone to fight. So yeah, or like a Putty. Oh man, can you imagine if they do 1/6 scale Putties? Holy crap. Yeah, so hopefully 3-0. They've been doing great. I know people want the Rangers, but yeah, like do at least Lord Zed, a Goldar, um, some Putties, and man, you maybe like Rita, and that'd be, you don't have to do any more like Alpha if they really wanted to, I guess. But yeah, yeah, and who knows? Are they only gonna stick to Mighty Morphin? Are they gonna do Zeo and Turbo or current seasons? Like who knows? I won't do that. I mean, like, yeah, I'll probably just stick to Mighty Morphin and whatnot. So yeah, so awesome. Love this. So I wouldn't mind getting Armored Red for sure because I love that look too. Armored Red is like, because I love the Red Ranger and I love the Green Ranger. So that's like everything I love about both. You get the Power Sword with the Dragon Dagger and the shield on the Red Ranger. It's my favorite look. Like I think my favorite costume is Armored Red, the Green and White Rangers costumes for sure. Yeah, because I love the Green Ranger, but it's like, but Red's, I love the Red Ranger, and Red's my favorite color. So, and when they did Armor Red, I'm like, yep, that's everything I will want. And then the White Ranger, I loved the costume, and I got it was him for Halloween. The Red Ranger, I didn't get to be for Halloween, but I got to dress up both as the Red Ranger, Armored Red Ranger, thanks to my buddy Trent. So, thank you Trent for letting me your costume. And then, I forgot, was it my buddy gosh, was Michael that lent me his dragon shield so I can be the Armored Red Ranger. So yeah, thank you guys. And yeah, you can get all these awesome action figures at bigbadtoystore.com. Link is in the description. Yeah, I love 3-Zero's Power Ranger figures. They do amazing with their Transformer figures, and now they're doing 1/12 scale. Like I love the 1/12 scale Hulkbuster, and they're doing Mark 46 and Mark 85, or Mark 50, and then I think they'll do 85. So yeah. Anyway, guys, for the latest in Power Rangers, Transformers, and more, go to Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. So go, 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 click the link. Go, 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 click, link. Go, go, click the link. Because it's all about White Ranger, Tiger Power at Big Bad Toy Store. So yeah, thank you guys. And I have, I'm planning to sell a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know when I'll be at another toy show because with gas prices and everything, so I'll see. But I'll definitely be selling the stuff online. So make sure to check my Instagram and Facebook and for and YouTube here for when I have photos and prices. So and everything is all Sean X Long. So make sure to follow my TikTok. With all the links are in the description too. But TikTok is Sean X Long. Instagram is Sean X Long, Facebook, Sean X Long, Twitter, Sean X Long. So links are all in the description. Make sure to follow me on there. Make sure to check out Heather's Instagram, Facebook, and everything. TikTok is all following Angel's Nursery. She's making some amazing babies. Check her out. And thank you guys. Sorry we didn't have River or Heather on the show, but they're watching Coco Melon and chilling in the other room. So yeah, I'm really excited to do an unboxing. Love these figures. Oh, they're so cool. I love it. Alright, you guys have a wonderful night. Hope you had a happy Easter. Yeah, and stay tuned for another live show soon. And yeah, a lot of funny videos. I have a Moon Knight little short reel on my Instagram, TikTok, or yeah, whatnot. So check that out. And yeah, can't wait for next episode, Moon Knight. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm Sean Long. Remember,